Many impressive RPGs will release in 2025, let alone from the indie banner. In this video, we are gonna see the best 15 indie RPGs in 2025, and we start with Tales of Iron 2. Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of Winter, is a grim yet beautifully crafted 2D action RPG that significantly refines the brutal Souls-like formula of its predecessor, offering a deeper and more strategic experience. You play as Arlo, the heir to the Warden of the Wastes, who must embark on a perilous journey across a snow-ravaged kingdom to avenge his father and defeat an ancient evil known as the Darkwings. The game expands upon the original's satisfyingly weighty combat by introducing elemental mechanics, allowing you to infuse weapons with fire, ice, or poison, and the Monster Hunter-style system where you track and slay colossal beasts. These intense encounters are balanced by a new settlement building feature that lets you rebuild and upgrade your home base, providing a rewarding sense of progression amidst the challenge. Citizen Sleeper 2: Starward Vector expands the celebrated tabletop RPG-inspired formula of its predecessor by trading the isolation of a single space station for the high-stakes management of a stolen starship and a ragtag crew. You play as a fugitive sleeper with a malfunctioning body, desperately taking on dangerous contracts across the Starward Belt to survive. This sequel evolves the dice-based gameplay. You must now balance the stress of leadership and ship maintenance against the physical decay of your synthetic form, with a new push mechanic adding a tempting risk-reward layer to every crisis. The introduction of crew dynamics adds emotional weight to your survival, as their skills and stories intertwine with your own, all brought to life by stunning character art and a deeply human narrative. Dice Gambit is a vibrant and strategic turn-based RPG that brilliantly fuses tactical combat with a multi-generational family simulation. Set in the neo-feudal metropolis of Neo-Talis, you guide a debt-ridden house of inquisitors tasked with hunting chromatics, monstrous entities born from living art. The game has a clever dice-rolling combat system. Rather than relying on pure luck, you must strategically manage your dice pool to trigger specific abilities, with a risk-reward chroma mechanic that lets you use wildcards at the cost of empowering your enemies. This tactical depth is enriched by a surprisingly robust lineage system, where you marry off nobles, raise heirs, and pass down genetic traits and skills to create the perfect demon hunting dynasty. Dice Gambit offers a fresh, addictive spin on the tactics genre that rewards long-term planning as much as battlefield prowess. Eternal Strands is a vibrant third-person action RPG that revitalizes the monster-slaying genre by blending Shadow of the Colossus-style scaling with immersive physics-based magic. Developed by Yellow Brick Games, a studio led by Dragon Age veteran Mike Laidlaw, you play as Bryn, a young weaver exploring the ruins of the Enclave to uncover the mysteries of her people. What makes this game exceptional is its highly reactive world, where elements interact realistically. Fire spreads to burn barriers, ice creates climbable surfaces, and telekinesis can hurl massive debris, encouraging you to use the environment creatively. This systemic depth shines brightest in battles against towering 25-foot constructs, where you can climb the enemy's bodies, target their armor with specific spells, and manipulate heat and cold to gain a tactical advantage. Demonschool is a stylish tactical RPG that injects the social simulation of Persona with the strategic precision of Into the Breach, all wrapped in a vibrant aesthetic inspired by 1970s Italian horror cinema. You play as Faye, a university student on a mysterious island, tasked with balancing a hectic academic schedule and friendships while investigating a supernatural breach. The game has an innovative motion planning combat system, where movement and action are unified. You queue up your team's moves and attacks freely, rewinding and adjusting your strategy until the timeline is perfect before watching the combo unfold in a cinematic burst. This streamlined approach removes tedious menus, making battles feel fast and puzzle-like, while the interplay between side quests, character relationships, and the horror-tinged narrative creates a compelling loop of managing teenage drama and apocalypse prevention. Keep Driving is a distinctive management RPG that treats a long-distance road trip like a strategic dungeon crawl, reimagining the mundane challenges of the highway as tactical encounters. Set in a charmingly pixelated early 2000s world, you don't steer the car in a traditional sense. Instead, you manage the journey itself, battling enemies like traffic jams, potholes, and torrential rain by playing cards that represent your skills and items, such as blasting music to stay awake or using wipers to clear vision. What makes the game deeply engaging is how it gamifies the rhythm of the road. You must constantly balance your fuel, cash, and personal energy while upgrading your beat-up vehicle and managing a glove box full of tools. The game captures the specific vibe of a summer road adventure, while offering a surprisingly deep layer of resource management and decision-making. Artis Impact is a delightfully quirky and cozy JRPG that reimagines the post-apocalyptic genre by swapping grim survival for humor and heart. Set 3,000 years in the future, in a world ruled by runaway AI, you play as Akane, a sharp-tongued agent of the Resistance, accompanied by her sarcastic robot companion. The game has a distinctive visual identity, which seamlessly blends retro pixel art with fluid, hand-drawn comic book animations to create a look that feels like an interactive anime. The gameplay is refreshingly streamlined, balancing accessible, classic turn-based combat with a relaxing life simulation loop, where you can upgrade your home, cook meals, and work part-time jobs. It's a game that thrives on its charm and bizarre personality, offering a healing, laid-back adventure that prioritizes fun and character dynamics over grinding or complex systems. Dark Deity 2 is a robust and deeply customizable tactical RPG that acts as a love letter to the golden age of Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem titles, while significantly refining the rough edges of its predecessor. Set in the war-torn land of Aroa, you command the Order of Eternals as they navigate a complex web of political strife and ancient magic. What makes the sequel truly shine is its staggering depth of player choice. The class system allows for wild experimentation with branching promotion trees, letting you craft absurdly powerful unit builds that feel rewarding to unleash. The developers have improved the map design to focus more on diverse objectives rather than simple routes, and the introduction of extensive difficulty sliders and eternal aspects ensures that both casual fans and hardcore strategists can tailor the challenge perfectly. Back to the Dawn is a gripping prison survival RPG that combines the high-stakes tension of The Escapists with the rich narrative depth of a classic adventure game. You play as Thomas, a journalist who is framed for uncovering a political conspiracy, or Bob, an undercover agent sent deep into the prison system. The game offers sheer freedom of approach. You aren't forced into a single playstyle. You can choose to befriend gangs and rise through their ranks for protection, study legal loopholes to fight for an appeal, or craft contraband to execute a daring physical breakout. This flexibility, paired with a tight time management system and a reactive world where every alliance matters, creates an intense and immersive simulation where your moral choices directly shape your path to freedom. Kingdom of the Dump is a charming and nostalgic JRPG set entirely within a vast world of trash, heavily inspired by classics like Earthbound and Chrono Trigger. You play as Dustin Bensley, a literal dustbin, who embarks on a quest to save his friend and prevent a war in the land of Phil. Dungeons are constructed from toxic waste piles and discarded cardboard fortresses, while characters are endearing anthropomorphic objects. The gameplay blends turn-based combat with active timing mechanics and engaging tile-based platforming, meaning you're constantly interacting with the environment rather than just walking through it. Coupled with a heartfelt narrative about friendship and decay, and a pixel art style that is both grimy and vibrant, it offers a fresh, creative spin on the 16-bit RPG formula. Fretless, The Wrath of Riffson is a vibrant rock-infused RPG that creatively blends turn-based combat with rhythm mechanics and deck-building strategy. Set in a pixelated world where music is magic, you play as Rob, a musician fighting against the tyrannical Rick Riffson and his evil Super Metal Records Corporation to restore sound to the land. The game transforms musical instruments into weapons. Your attacks are riffs that you collect and organize like a deck of cards. But to execute them effectively, you must time your button presses to the beat of the soundtrack. This interaction adds a satisfying layer of skill to the traditional RPG formula, requiring you to literally play your attacks and solos to deal maximum damage. Combined with the hilarious script packed with music industry puns, colorful pixel art, and a driving rock soundtrack, it offers an energetic and charismatic adventure that feels like a love letter to music itself. Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon is a first-person, open-world RPG that offers a grim, harrowing reimagining of Arthurian legend, essentially blending the exploration freedom of Skyrim with the oppressive atmosphere of a dark fantasy Souls-like. Set on the cursed island of Avalon long after the death of King Arthur, you navigate a world slowly being consumed by a chaotic force known as the Weirdness. What makes this game compelling is its narrative depth and reactivity. Born from a celebrated board game, it prioritizes complex storytelling where quests have multiple, often morally ambiguous outcomes that ripple through the world. The gameplay allows for significant freedom, letting you tackle problems through visceral melee combat, magic, or diplomacy, all while exploring a desolate, handcrafted landscape filled with tragic lore and horrifying monsters, making it a standout experience for fans of immersive, story-rich RPGs. AI Limit is a stylish, post-apocalyptic action RPG that merges the challenging exploration of a Souls-like with the visual flair of high-end anime sci-fi. You play as Orisa, an immortal blader exploring the ruinous city of Havenswell, a civilization collapsed by a mysterious ecological disaster. The game emphasizes fluid, aggressive combat that feels faster and more acrobatic than typical genre peers. It encourages a dynamic mix of melee combos and blader spells to interrupt and dominate enemies. The game offers deep customization through a wide array of weapons and distinct abilities that can be swapped on the fly, allowing for creative playstyles that look spectacular in motion. AI Limit offer a visually arresting and mechanically satisfying experience for fans of fast-paced action. Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist is a hauntingly beautiful RPG Metroidvania that successfully builds upon the cult classic foundation of its predecessor, Ender Lilies. Set in the magically industrialized land of fumes, you play as Lilac, an attuner capable of purifying artificial life forms known as homunculi, who have been driven to madness by a toxic corruption. The game refines the spirit summoning combat mechanics. Rather than wielding weapons directly, you command distinct homunculi allies, ranging from heavy gunners to scythe wielders, allowing for incredibly customizable and fluid combo chains that feel far more responsive than the previous game. The experience is elevated by a breathtaking hand-drawn art style that blends gothic horror with anime aesthetics that perfectly underscores the game's tragic yet hopeful narrative about saving lost souls. Clair Obscure Expedition 33 is a visually breathtaking turn-based RPG that evolved the genre by blending traditional strategy with real-time skill. Set in a surreal world inspired by Belle Epoque France, you lead a desperate expedition to destroy the Paintress, a mysterious entity who wakes annually to paint a cursed number, instantly erasing everyone of that age from existence. The game has standout reactive turn-based combat system. It completely removes the passivity of the genre by requiring you to manually dodge, parry, and time your attacks in real time, effectively merging the tactical depth of Final Fantasy with the reflexes of an action game. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, it delivers stunning photorealistic graphics and a uniquely stylish UI, offering a fresh, high-fidelity experience that feels both innovative and deeply tragic. Did I say 15? Actually, we got some honorable mentions for you.
You can chop.
Do you agree with the list? If you have a favorite RPG in this 2025, whether it's on the list or outside the list, please let me know in the comment below. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.